Have you noticed, Aries, that something in the air around you feels different lately? Not different in a dramatic way. Not the kind of change that shakes the walls and rattles the windows. Something quieter. Something almost invisible. Like the faint vibration you feel in the ground before a train arrives. Long before you can see it or hear it. That vibration is alignment. It is the universe rearranging the pieces of your life to make room for opportunities that you have not even imagined yet. And there are specific indicators, 10 of them, that confirm this process is already underway. These are not vague spiritual concepts or empty words of encouragement. These are real, observable shifts that you can identify in your own life if you know where to look. And once you see them, once you recognize them for what they truly are, you will never doubt again that something powerful is moving in your direction. Indicator 1. You are losing interest in things that used to consume you. The first indicator that you are aligning with new opportunities is a gradual but unmistakable loss of interest in things that used to consume your attention and energy. Activities that once excited you now feel flat. Conversations that used to hold your focus now leave you restless. Routines that once provided comfort now feel like cages. This shift can be confusing and even alarming if you do not understand what is causing it. You might think something is wrong with you. You might worry that you are becoming apathetic or depressed or disconnected from the world around you. But what is actually happening is far more interesting and far more hopeful than any of those explanations. You are outgrowing your current reality. That is what this is. Your energy is recalibrating to match a new frequency, a higher frequency, one that is aligned with the opportunities that are approaching your life. And the things that vibrated at the old frequency, the things that fit perfectly when you were at a previous level of growth, they simply do not resonate anymore. It is like trying to wear shoes that you have outgrown. They still look the same. They are still perfectly good shoes. But they no longer fit who you have become. And forcing yourself to keep wearing them only creates pain and restriction. Pay attention to what is falling away, Aries. Pay attention to the interests that are fading, the habits that are losing their grip, the desires that are dissolving without effort or drama. Do not mourn them. Do not cling to them out of nostalgia or fear of the unknown. Let them go with gratitude for what they gave you and with trust that what is coming to replace them will be more aligned, more fulfilling, and more abundant than anything you are leaving behind. This shedding of the old is not loss. It is preparation. It is the universe clearing the stage for the next act of your life. And that act, Aries, is going to be extraordinary. The discomfort you feel right now, that restless, in-between sensation of no longer belonging to the old but not yet arriving at the new, that is the hallmark of transition. Every caterpillar feels this way inside the cocoon. Everything is dissolving. Everything is uncertain. Everything is dark. But on the other side of that darkness is something with wings. Something that could never have existed without the dissolution that came first. Trust the process. You are not falling apart. You are being rebuilt for something the old version of you was never designed to hold. Indicator 2. Unexpected conversations are opening new perspectives. The second indicator is something that seems ordinary on the surface, but carries extraordinary significance when you look deeper. You are having conversations that change your perspective. Not big, dramatic, life-altering discussions with gurus or mentors or wise teachers on mountaintops. Simple, everyday conversations with people you encounter in the normal flow of your life. A comment from a stranger that lodges in your mind and will not leave. A question from a friend that makes you see a familiar situation from an entirely new angle. A casual remark that triggers a chain of thoughts leading you somewhere you have never been intellectually or emotionally. These conversations are not accidents, Aries. They are deliveries. The universe is using the people around you as messengers, sending you bits of information and insight that your conscious mind needs, but would never seek out on its own. Each of these unexpected conversational gifts is a thread, and when you follow that thread, it leads you toward the opportunities that are aligning for you right now. Maybe someone mentions an idea that sparks something inside you. Maybe someone shares a story that mirrors your own situation and reveals a solution you had not considered. Maybe someone simply asks you a question that forces you to articulate what you want in a way you never have before. And in that articulation, the desire becomes clearer and more powerful. Start paying closer attention to the conversations that catch your attention, especially the ones that seem to come from nowhere and lead somewhere unexpected. Write down the phrases that stick with you. Revisit the questions that made you pause. Follow the threads that these moments create because they are not random. They are signposts. They are the universe whispering directions through the voices of the people who cross your path, guiding you step by step toward openings you cannot yet see, but that are already being prepared for your arrival. Indicator 3. Your dreams and sleep patterns are shifting. The third indicator is one that happens in the quiet hours when your conscious mind is resting and your deeper self is free to process, organize, and integrate the enormous amount of change that is happening in your energy field right now. Your dreams are changing. They may be more vivid than usual. They may carry themes of travel, discovery, doors, bridges, water, or vast open spaces. You may be dreaming about unfamiliar places that somehow feel like home, or encountering people you have never met who feel deeply significant. You may be waking up at unusual hours, feeling restless in the middle of the night, or finding that your sleep schedule is shifting in ways that are unfamiliar and slightly disorienting. All of this is normal during periods of energetic realignment, and it is one of the clearest signs that something major is shifting beneath the surface of your life. Your subconscious mind is processing the transition before your conscious mind is ready to participate. It is sorting through old beliefs, releasing outdated emotional patterns, and making space for the new programming that will support the opportunities heading your way. Do not fight these changes in your sleep patterns. Do not try to force yourself back into your old routine with the assumption that something is wrong. Instead, use these nighttime hours as a gift. If you wake up at 3 in the morning with a clear thought or a sudden insight, honor it. Write it down. Sit with it. Some of the most important guidance you will receive during this period of alignment will come to you in the vulnerable, unguarded hours between midnight and dawn, when the walls between your conscious and unconscious mind are thin enough for truth to pass through without interference. Indicator 4. You are drawn to simplify your life. The fourth indicator that you are aligning with new opportunities is a growing desire to simplify, to strip away the unnecessary, to reduce the noise, the clutter, the complexity that has accumulated in your life like sediment at the bottom of a river. You want fewer things, fewer obligations, fewer distractions. You want clarity. You want space. You want the kind of clean, open, uncluttered existence where you can think clearly, breathe deeply, and move freely without the weight of 1,000 unnecessary commitments dragging at your ankles. If what you're hearing feels accurate, imagine what could happen if you applied this energy intentionally for 21 consecutive days. That's exactly what the 21-day program in the pinned comment is built for. Daily guidance, focused direction, and real momentum. If you're tired of staying in the same cycle, this is your structure. This desire for simplicity is not a retreat from life. It is a preparation for expansion. Think about it this way. When a rocket is about to launch, it sheds everything that is not essential for the journey. It drops the parts it no longer needs. It becomes lighter, leaner, more aerodynamic. Not because those parts were bad or worthless, but because they would have created drag during the ascent. That is exactly what your soul is doing right now, Aries. It is identifying what creates drag in your life and creating the desire to release it. Maybe it is physical clutter that needs to go. Maybe it is social obligations that drain you without filling you. Maybe it is mental habits like overanalyzing or worrying about things you cannot control that consume energy without producing results. Whatever it is, the desire to simplify is a powerful indicator that you are preparing for something significant. The universe does not ask you to lighten your load for no reason. It asks you to lighten your load because something is coming that will require all of your energy, all of your focus, and all of your capacity to receive. And you cannot receive fully when your hands are already full of things you no longer need. Follow this impulse towards simplicity, Aries. Let go of the clutter, the noise, the unnecessary weight. Not all at once if that feels overwhelming, but steadily, consistently, one piece at a time. Each thing you release creates space for something better to enter. And the opportunities that are aligning for you right now need that space. They need room to land, room to grow, room to become the abundant reality that your deeper self already knows is on its way. Indicator 5. Small financial wins are appearing. The fifth indicator might seem modest compared to the dramatic breakthroughs you are hoping for, but do not underestimate its significance. Small financial wins are beginning to appear in your life. An unexpected refund, a discount you did not anticipate, a small project or task that brings in a little extra money, a bill that turns out to be less than you expected. Finding money you had forgotten about in a pocket, a drawer, an old account. These are not life-changing amounts. They are not the big windfall that transforms everything overnight. But they are enormously important, Aries, because they are evidence that the financial current around you is beginning to shift direction. Think of these small wins as the first drops of rain before a storm. Each drop on its own is insignificant. You could hold one on your fingertip and blow it away. But those drops are part of a much larger system. A system that is gathering force and building momentum, and preparing to release something far more substantial than any individual drop could suggest. When you begin to notice small financial wins appearing more frequently in your life, do not dismiss them as coincidence. Celebrate them. Acknowledge them. Thank the universe for each one, no matter how small, because your gratitude for these small blessings sends a powerful signal that you are ready for larger ones. This is the principle of compound abundance at work. Small wins build confidence. Confidence shifts your energy. Shifted energy attracts larger opportunities. Larger opportunities create bigger wins. And bigger wins build even more confidence, creating a cycle that accelerates with each revolution. The small financial wins appearing in your life right now are the first turn of that cycle. They are the engine warming up, the wheels beginning to move, the journey beginning to gain the momentum that will eventually carry you further and faster than you have ever gone before. Indicator 6. You feel a strange calm about the future. The sixth indicator is perhaps the most surprising, especially for someone with your fiery, restless nature. You are beginning to feel a strange, unexpected calm about the future. Not apathy, not resignation, not the numb acceptance of someone who has given up hope. Something entirely different. A quiet confidence that you cannot fully explain. A sense that things are going to work out, even though you have no logical reason to believe it and no evidence to support it. A peace that settles over you in unexpected moments, like a warm blanket draped over your shoulders by invisible hands. This calm is not random. It is not your imagination or wishful thinking. It is your soul recognizing what your mind cannot yet process, that the alignment is real, that the opportunities are genuine, and that the season you have been waiting for is genuinely approaching. Your deeper self, the part of you that is connected to currents of energy and information that exist beyond the reach of logic and analysis, already knows what is coming. And it is responding with the calm that comes from certainty. Not hope, not optimism, certainty. If you are feeling this calm, Aries, trust it. Even if it does not make sense given your current circumstances. Even if the surface of your life still shows challenges and uncertainties and unresolved questions. The calm you feel is coming from a deeper place than any of those surface conditions can reach. It is your compass pointing toward true north. It is your confirmation that you are on the right path, heading in the right direction, and that the opportunities you need are already in motion and heading toward you with the same certainty that spring follows winter. Indicator 7. You keep encountering the same themes and messages. The seventh indicator is one that requires you to pay attention to patterns, and once you start noticing it, you will see it everywhere. You keep encountering the same themes, ideas, and messages over and over again, from completely unrelated sources. A book mentions a concept and then a friend brings up the same concept the next day. You hear a word or phrase that catches your attention, and then you see it written on a sign or hear it in a song within the next 48 hours. A specific number keeps appearing in your life, at random intervals in random places, until the repetition itself becomes impossible to ignore. Some people watch, others transform. If you want to be in the second group, the 21-day guide in the pinned comment gives you a clear step-by-step process aligned with your sign. This isn't about waiting, it's about moving. These are not coincidences. These are synchronicities. They are the universe using repetition to get your attention, to direct your focus toward specific themes and ideas that are directly connected to the opportunities that are aligning for you. The universe speaks in patterns, Aries. It does not send important messages only once. It sends them again and again and again through different channels in different forms until you finally stop and pay attention. When you notice a theme repeating in your life, investigate it. Follow it. Ask yourself what this message might be pointing toward and what action it might be suggesting you take. The answers might not be immediately obvious, but the repetition itself is significant. It means the universe considers this information important enough to deliver it multiple times through multiple channels. And if the universe considers it important, Aries, So should you. Pay particular attention to themes related to new beginnings, financial growth, unexpected paths, hidden talents, and the courage to act on things you have been postponing. These are the themes most closely connected to the opportunities that are currently being prepared for you. And the more attention you give them, the faster those opportunities will manifest in your tangible, everyday reality. Indicator 8. People from your past are reappearing. The 8th indicator is the reappearance of people from your past. Old friends reaching out after years of silence. Former colleagues reconnecting seemingly out of nowhere. People you shared a chapter of your life with suddenly appearing back in your story, through social channels, through mutual connections, through the kind of chance encounters that feel too perfectly timed to be purely accidental. These reappearances are not nostalgic coincidences. They are connections being reactivated because they carry relevance to the next phase of your journey. Not every person from your past who reappears will play a direct role in the opportunities that are aligning for you. Some will come back simply to resolve old emotional business, to offer closure, to help you release a chapter that needed a proper ending before the next one could begin. But others will bring with them information, connections, ideas, or opportunities that are directly linked to the abundance that is forming in your life. They will arrive carrying exactly what you need at exactly the moment you need it, even though neither of you planned it or expected it. Stay open to these reconnections, Aries. Do not dismiss them as random or meaningless. And do not resist them out of fear that revisiting the past will pull you backward. The universe does not bring people back into your life to trap you in old patterns. It brings them back because they carry something you need for the journey ahead. Piece of the puzzle. A key to a door. A bridge to a destination you cannot reach on your own. Welcome these familiar faces with curiosity and openness, and watch how the conversations and connections that unfold lead you, step by step, toward the opportunities that have been waiting for you. Indicator 9. Your tolerance for mediocrity is disappearing. The 9th indicator is fierce, and it suits your Aries nature perfectly. Your tolerance for mediocrity is disappearing. The things you once accepted as good enough no longer satisfy you. The standards you once applied to your work, your relationships, your health, and your finances are rising without any conscious effort on your part. You find yourself less willing to cut corners, less willing to settle, less willing to pretend that something is acceptable when your heart knows it could be extraordinary. This rising standard is not perfectionism. It is not the anxious, never good enough voice that drives you to exhaustion without satisfaction. It is something healthier and more grounded than that. It is the natural result of your energy rising to meet the opportunities that are approaching. As you align with higher possibilities, your internal standards automatically adjust to match. You cannot pursue extraordinary opportunities with a mediocre mindset. The two are incompatible. So your mindset is upgrading itself, raising the bar, pushing you to demand more from yourself and from the circumstances of your life. This can create friction in the short term. People who were comfortable with the old you may feel challenged by the new standards you are quietly setting. Situations that once felt fine may now feel intolerable. You may find yourself making changes that surprise the people around you. Changes that seem sudden to them, but that have been building inside you for much longer than anyone realizes. Do not apologize for this, Aries. Do not lower your standards to make others comfortable. The new opportunities aligning for you demand this higher level of expectation from you. And meeting that demand is not arrogance. It is alignment. Indicator 10. You feel like something big is about to happen. The 10th and final indicator is the most visceral and the most unmistakable of all. It is a feeling that lives in your body, not just in your mind. A sensation that something big is about to happen. You cannot point to any specific evidence. You cannot explain it to anyone else in a way that sounds rational. But you feel it in your chest, in your gut, in the way your skin seems to buzz with a quiet electricity that has no obvious source. Something is coming, Aries. Something significant. Something that will reshape the landscape of your life in ways both seen and unseen. This feeling is your soul's recognition of proximity. When a major opportunity or breakthrough is close, your entire energetic system responds. It is like the way animals sense an earthquake before the ground moves. They feel it in their bodies before there is any visible sign. Your body is doing the same thing right now. It is sensing the approach of something that your eyes cannot yet see and your mind cannot yet process. And the fact that you feel it, the fact that you recognize it and are resonating with it right now, That is the strongest indicator of all. Do not try to rush this feeling into reality. Do not try to grab at the opportunity before it has fully formed. Your job right now is to continue doing everything you have been doing. Growing, aligning, simplifying, trusting, and keeping your energy clean and your heart open. The something big that is approaching will arrive on its own timeline, and it will arrive fully formed, completely ready, and perfectly suited to who you have become through this process of alignment. All you need to do is stay the course and stay open. The rest is being handled by forces far greater than yourself. 10 indicators, Aries. 10 signs that the universe is not sitting idle, but is actively, intentionally, and lovingly rearranging the circumstances of your life to deliver opportunities that match the person you are becoming. You are not imagining the shifts. You are not making them up. They are real. They are measurable. And they are building towards something that will justify every moment of patience, every act of faith, and every difficult choice you have made along the way. The alignment is happening. The opportunities are forming. And you, Aries, are exactly where you need to be to receive them. Not someday. Not when you are ready. Not when everything is perfect. Now, in this beautiful, imperfect, electric moment, the pieces are clicking into place. Trust what you feel. Trust what you see. Trust who you are becoming. And get ready, because what is coming is worth every single step it took to get here. You have two options after this video. Close it and hope things shift, or decide that the next 21 days will be different. If you choose the second, the structured 21-day transformation aligned with your sign is waiting in the pinned comment. The energy is already moving, the only question is whether you are.